All right, so we're going to dive into month 3 now of your Faith in Business seminar here with us, sales, right? So within sales, there's kind of two worlds, right? There's sales training in terms of training your teams, and then there's like sales and marketing, actually going out and getting the sales, right? So what are the faith-based values that would apply to sales training and coaching your employees? Well, what we've laid out are the following 4 areas. Honesty and integrity is the first area. Service mindset and serving your customers, just keeping that mindset, is the second area. The third area is empathy and compassion. And the fourth area is importance of valuing relationships, both with your employees and then with the customer. So we're going to dive into each of those here. We'll go over the first one right here on this video, which is honesty and integrity. So, what is the importance of that? It should be obvious, but we can dive into it, right? In a faith-driven business, honesty and integrity are not just ethical choices, they're foundational principles that shape how a company interacts with customers, build its reputation, fulfills its mission. Nowhere is this more critical than in sales and marketing, right? Where the temptation to exaggerate, manipulate, mislead can be strong in the pursuit of growth and revenue, right? Both as a company and individually trying to get sales. A company that upholds truthfulness, though, transparency, in sales and marketing efforts reflects the character of Christ and establishes trust with customers, fostering long-term relationships rather than just short-term transactions. So it's going to be in the best interest of the company long-term if you focus on these values with every individual customer and every individual transaction, right? We'll do a scriptural relevance piece here and tie it in. Honesty in business is a reflection of God's character, is what this section's about. This comes from the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. What does that mean? Right? Well, we're talking about being out of balance, trying to get something from someone, and you're not delivering what you said you were going to deliver, right? That is the abomination. But a just weight is in his delight. So it is of biblical importance. God looks upon you with favor if you are treating your customers right, if you are giving them what you say you're going to give them, being honest. And so it's very important that we coach our salespeople and we train them on these biblical values and the weight that they carry, not just from a sake of leading your life by the word of Christ, but for the success of your company, because you're going to create long-term relationships with long-term customers if you're being honest and if you have integrity. Join us for the next call. We're going to be going over some more of these sales tactics and these sales strategies and adopting the biblical principles and the faith-based values within those strategies. As always, please like, subscribe, follow, share, write, help us get the word out there to businesses and to churches that can use this program. We'll see you on the next call. Thank you, as always. Have a blessed day.